everybody, I'm Miss Heather, and Miss Heather Anderson, if I haven't met you yet, and I'm the coordinator of the Art Gala here at the library. And believe it or not, this is our 8th annual Art Gala. We are certainly honored to host and house their special pieces. This all started, like I said, 8 years ago when we thought it would be super fun to have an event just for kids that was fancy and fabulous. And it turned out a lot bigger than we expected. And we are so lucky that it's still going. Now it's evolved into a month-long celebration. It's a chance for both younger and older artists to come together. It's also a chance not only for their family and friends to come admire their work, but also other patrons in the library that may not have even known that the art was displayed. Patrons are always amazed to see the unique pieces. We have a very, very special component of the Art Gala that we are very proud about. It's the compliment cards. And it's very special because people throughout the whole month of April come in and pay compliments to the artists, and they will receive a selection of these at the end of the gala, and it just makes them feel super special. Now, Missy Lane gets the chance to interview some of our talented artists.
So joining us now is young artist Alex Swanson. And Alex, can you tell everybody why you chose to participate in this year's Art Gala?
I like to be inspired by stuff.
Oh, great answer. What sort of stuff seems to inspire you the most?
Well, my cracker picture.
I like it. Yes, and it's called the Alex and Nate Squid Cave. So that's supposed to be you and your brother
Yes.
posing as squids.
Yes.
I love it. And can you tell us how you did the artwork? I see you used blue crayon, and what else did you use to put that beautiful piece together?
I used paper and then googly eyes.
Yes, I see the construction paper there, and the googly eyes were a great touch. It's fabulous. Alex, we hope you will certainly join us again next year. Do you feel like you might participate again?
Yes.
Awesome. That's good news. We're glad to hear that. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will look forward to your artwork next year. Joining us now is Levi Fulton, a student at George Washington Elementary. And Levi, I'm going to ask you the same question I've been asking everyone else. What has inspired you to participate in this year's Art Gala?
Well, I made this project because I went to Brno, and I thought it was interesting, so I thought I'd make my project about it, on it.
It's a great answer, and I have to tell you, I'm a little bit jealous because it is my dream to get over to Italy someday. Tell me your favorite part of Brno, Italy. What do you remember most about that trip?
Well, I liked walking down some of the little streets on it and looking
Okay.
at some of the cool houses.
It's different than the streets and the houses here in Pittsburgh. Huh?
Yes, because there are no cars. You have to just really walk everywhere.
Wow, that's great. Well, your piece was the very first one dropped off for this year's Art Gala, and we were so excited to put it on display. Did you have any help with this very intricate
Yes,
piece
my
of
mom
art?
and dad helped me for a little bit, for a little bit of it.
I
But
love it. I love family efforts, right?
Yeah,
And
but I
teamwork.
but I did all like the clouds, and I painted all that blue, and I painted all the houses.
It is amazing. Now, was this for a project for school that you then, or did you do this strictly for the Art Gala?
I did this for school
Okay.
and for the art
And then you
gala.
submitted it to us for the Art Gala. Well, I love it. And I love the fact that you joined us this evening, took time out of your busy schedule. I know you're a soccer player here in Bethel Park. Are you off to soccer next?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good
I
luck.
have
Game
soccer
or practice?
Soccer practice.
Okay.
Because my games are on Saturdays.
Okay. Well, have fun and good luck in your next game. And thank you again for participating in this year's Art Gala. We hope you'll come back.
Okay. Thank you.
Joining us now is Katie Bronson, a student at Neil Armstrong Middle School. And Katie is a returning artist. We remember your beautiful artwork from last year, and we are so grateful that you chose to participate again. We are thrilled to be displaying your artwork once more. Can you tell us a little bit about the piece and why you chose to participate again?
Well, my inspiration for this piece was I wanted it to be a lady that was almost standing in the sunset.
Oh,
And-
okay. It's very realistic to me.
Thank you.
Yes,
This was
I-
actually one of my older pieces. I think I made it about a few months ago,
Okay.
and I used acrylic and watercolor to get the textures.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So if this is an older art piece, so it sounds like you create art very often then.
Yes.
This is something that you very much enjoy. You would say it's one of your major hobbies.
Yes.
That's wonderful, and we hope that you will continue to pursue that hobby.
you.
And we certainly hope that you will continue to participate in our annual Art Gala. Thank you again for participating and for joining us this evening. Joining us now is Milo Bucher. And Milo, can you tell us a little bit about your piece?
Sure. This is American Pop, and it's a Captain America pop figure through the different ages of art. So up at the top here we have Renaissance, then next to it we have Pointillism, then diagonal from that we have Cubism, and finally we have pop art.
This is amazing. So you seem to know a lot about art. How long have you been into the subject?
I don't know. I kind of like it here and there. I do it
Okay.
for
I
like
mean, do you take it in school
kind of
as an
a hobby.
elective?
Not
or
an
is it part
elective,
of-
but it's part of like the 9 weeks course.
It is still part
I did
of-
this
okay.
in my 8th grade art class.
Okay. Wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Now, let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite superhero? Is it Captain America?
I do like Captain America. He's a classic, but I also like Spider-Man.
Okay.
Too.
Because I just recently watched all the Marvel movies and just now getting into it myself. And I would have to say my favorite is probably Captain America. So great job. We hope, I think this was your first year participating in the Art Gala. We certainly hope you will return and participate again with us next year.
Thank you.
We look forward to it. Thank you, Milo.
Thank you.
Joining us now is Leo Bucher, a first grader at Memorial. So I have to ask you, before I even dive into Art Gala stuff, you are a Kids Pick participant,
Yes.
right? And we just had the voting take place.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what book you voted for? Do you remember?
I voted for How to Draw a Happy Cat.
That seems to be a really popular one so far. I don't know if I'm supposed to really reveal this, but that is the one that's in the lead. So looks like that might be the winner. Awesome. All right. So you're over at Memorial. You know my friend Miss Sarah.
Yeah.
And this year you participated not only in Kids Pick and some other things here at the library, but you chose to participate in the Art Gala. And we couldn't be happier about that. What made you want to sign up and do it?
Well, because I really like art and I enjoy doing it in the school. So when I saw they
Great.
had it at the library, I wanted to sign up.
You were like, why not?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of art do you enjoy making the most?
Well,
Like sketches, paintings?
I like sketches
Okay.
and I also like drawing snakes. So that's why I decided to make this, the snake, and
Yes, because
make
this
it look
year's-
like it's in a frame.
Yeah, this year's contribution is called Snake in a Frame.
Yeah.
And I really like it, even though I don't like snakes in real life. Your painting or your drawing there is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So great job. Anything else you'd like to say about the piece or about art
Well,
in general?
the reason I did it, as the checkerboard.
Yes,
type
tell us
thing
about that.
Is because the person who cuts my hair,
Yeah?
their floor is like that. So that's
Ah.
why I did.
Do you
the
see
frame.
how you can be inspired by almost anything, right? So you were
Yeah.
just sitting there getting your hair cut one day,
And I know.
and
I
you noticed
the
the unique pattern in the floor, and that
Yeah.
inspired a piece of art.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Yes, inspiration can come from just about anywhere. Very cool. Thank you so much for joining us, Leo, and we certainly hope you too will participate again in the Art Gala next year. All right, joining us now is another one of our returning artists because, Brooke, you did participate last year. You decided to come back. This is Brooke Setnorowski. She is 5 years old, a kindergartner at Lincoln Elementary. Brooke, tell us what you submitted this year. It's called The Bunny in the Egg. Why did you choose to do a bunny?
Because I like bunnies and I like eggs.
Well, then there you go. Perfect. And it was probably around Easter time when you started to draw it, maybe?
Yes.
Yes. Do you see a lot of bunnies in your backyard?
No, not really.
Oh, I see a lot of bunnies in my backyard, so I thought maybe you saw one and you got inspired. You just like bunny rabbits.
But usually, I do see gardeners.
You see what?
I see robins.
Robins? Yeah, I see a lot of robins in my yard too. All right. Well, do you think you'll join us again next year?
Yes.
Do you already have some ideas, maybe in your imagination, of something else that you can draw or paint for us?
Yeah, no, you already said it out.
You did? Can you tell us, or do you want us to be surprised?
It's a robin.
It's a robin. I was going to almost guess that. Perfect. Well, I look so forward to seeing that piece next year. Thank you so much for joining us, Brooke, and you have a wonderful rest of the school year and a fabulous summer. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Joining us now is Gigi Smith. Gigi attends Mount Lebanon Montessori. So even though you're not here in this district, we see a lot of you. You're a regular library user, right?
Yes.
And I love it. And I have to say, you look beautiful today, very springy in your outfit. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Yeah, because I was having school pictures today. So,
It's always something, right? And you squeezed us in. We really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
So the name of your piece is Rainbow Oxalotl.
yes.
Gigi, I did not know and I still don't know, you're going to tell me right now, what an axolotl is. Can you please tell me and the viewers what it is and what inspired you to draw one for this year's art gala?
It's a salamander, and its cousin is a tiger salamander. And axolotls are my favorite animal. And I just had my pen with me, and it was all colors. So
you had one of those
do
cool
rainbow.
clicker rainbow
Yeah.
pens. Love those.
So
Awesome. Can I ask you why the axolotl is your favorite animal? There's a lot of animals out there. Why is that one your favorite?
because it's so cute, and a lot of different other reasons, because it can regrow arms that they.
Interesting. Okay. Very cool. Well, thank you very much for submitting this piece. I've been telling all of our artists, and I'm going to say the same thing to you. Please participate again next year.
Okay.
Yes, we seem to keep, growing with our artists and the number of pieces that we get to display, and we would love for that tradition to keep on going. Let's keep on growing with our art.
All right.
All right, deal?
Yeah.
Deal. Thanks again, Gigi.